In this video, I'm going to show you how to start homesteading from nothing, no land, no savings, and why this might actually be a stronger, more biblical way to begin. Most people think that homesteading starts with buying land, but that's not where it starts. Homesteading begins with production, what you can actually do with your hands. If you have no money, you're forced to develop skills, discipline, resourcefulness, and that lines up with what we see in Scripture. Proverbs 14:23 says, "In all labor there is profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty." That's the foundation right there, not ownership, but labor. You don't need land to start. You need to ask, what can I produce right now? Start small. Grow food in containers, even a windowsill counts. Learn to cook from scratch. Practice preserving food with what you can afford. If you're in an apartment, then that's your starting point, because homesteading isn't a location, it's a lifestyle of production. Not having land doesn't mean you can't use land. Look into renting a small plot, leasing unused land from someone locally, working on someone else's property in exchange for space. There are people with land who aren't using it. And if you bring value, you can create opportunity without buying anything. This is a completely overlooked path, but it works. When you don't have money, you start thinking differently. Instead of buying, you trade labor for tools, offer your time for mentorship, exchange skills for resources. This is actually closer to how communities functioned historically and biblically. You stop being just a consumer and you become useful. Here's the truth. If most people were given land today, they wouldn't know what to do with it. So instead of chasing land, build skills. Gardening, repairing things, managing food, learning how systems work. Skills turn nothing into something. Money just accelerates what you already know how to do. The idea of doing everything alone isn't realistic. People work together. Shared labor, shared knowledge, shared resources. If you don't have money, community becomes even more important. Find people you can learn from and contribute to. If you're waiting until you have money to start homesteading, you may be waiting on the wrong thing. Start where you are. Use what you have. Build what you can. And if your biggest obstacle right now is financial, I'd encourage you to watch my video breaking down Dave Ramsey's 7 baby steps. Because getting your finances in order and building a homestead aren't separate goals. They actually support each other. If you can learn to manage money well, you'll be in a much stronger position to build something sustainable long term.